What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're jumping into 10 classic British comedy moments that would not be made today. No idea where that's going to take you. We've definitely seen some British humor. Get over Show Catherine's Way. All
They
the
don't-
love in the world. The link is inside the description to see what the 10 classic British moments.
They don't make them like they used to, and in some cases, they literally couldn't. From near-death stunts and jaw-dropping jokes
I hope this isn't going to take long. My pussy's been locked up for 8 hours.
to moments that left health and safety officers clutching their clipboards, classic British sitcoms were packed with scenes that would never get signed off today. So let's rewind the VHS and look back at 10 iconic British comedy moments that would never, ever be made in 2025, but which we absolutely love anyway.
What are you doing up that tree?
I didn't want to disturb you.
Let's start with one of the most famous stunts in sitcom history. In the episode Father's Class, Frank Spencer, played by the fearless Michael Crawford, finds himself hurtling down concrete steps on skates, then hitching a ride at the back of a moving bus. No CGI, no stunt double, no safety harness. Just Michael Crawford doing it for real.
I've been articulated.
He performed loads of dangerous stunts in the show, like the famous nativity scene, where he ends up on the church roof.
Oh, calm down! No, hang on!
Today, there's no way the BBC would let an actor do something that risky for a sitcom, but that's what made Some Mothers Do Have 'Em special. It was part comedy, part daredevil act. Crawford was the Buster Keaton of British TV, and this scene remains one of the greats.
A lot of old school films everywhere are like the best in the world because of the stunts. Look at Charlie Chaplin and all of these people. Just, I don't know, all of the great comedy things. There's no way I'm standing there while a set falls around me or dangling off the bottom of a helicopter. The things that they used to do without being able to do any CGI is insane.
You can't talk about classic comedy chaos without mentioning Basil Fawlty's legendary car-thrashing meltdown in Fawlty Towers.
Right, let's go!
In Gourmet Night, John Cleese, in a towering rage, gets out of his broken-down Austin 1100,
Oh, don't say I haven't warned you! I've laid it on the line to you time and time again!
grabs a tree branch, and starts
Oh, he's angry at the car. I thought he was yelling at somebody in the car.
beating the car senseless. No stunt car, no special effects, just
stunt
Cleese
car.
going full Basil in a real street, flailing wildly. You can practically see the steam coming out of his ears. Nowadays, you'd probably have 10 risk assessments and a CGI branch, but back then, it was just raw energy and perfect comic timing.
About the duck, Fawlty. Duck's off, sorry.
The moment every viewer remembers. Del Boy and Rodney standing proudly beneath a priceless chandelier.
Hey, Grandad, do you want a Jemmy?
No, had one before we left.
As Grandad loosens the wrong one upstairs. That slow build-up. The silence.
He's coming, Del Boy.
And then the crash. It's one of the best bits of physical comedy ever filmed.
We was working on that one.
Well, I wish you'd have said something. I was working on this one.
But it took weeks to set up, and they had just one chance to get it right. If it had gone wrong, they'd have had to rewrite the episode completely. Today, that'd be done with multiple cameras, CGI, and insurance paperwork as long as the Peckham High Street. But back then, just perfect planning, one take, and British comedy history made.
Is it very valuable, Del?
No, not really. Was bleeding priceless when it was hanging up there, though.
In wartime sitcom
Not
Dad's
very
Army,
pricey
there's
anymore.
a moment of genius that still gets quoted today.
The Geneva Convention states clearly, the prisoners of war shall not be put in humiliating position.
And when Captain Mannering tells Pike not to give his name, he blurts out,
Don't tell him, Pike.
the timing is flawless. But what's even better is that Arthur Lowe and John the Measurer were genuinely cracking up trying to hold it together during filming. It's not that this scene is offensive or unsafe, it's just so brilliantly old-fashioned.
The fish and chip shop still open?
Yeah, I think so. What?
You'd never see a slow, dialogue-based gag like that on modern fast-cut sitcoms. It's patient, word-perfect comedy from a time when jokes could actually breathe.
Uncle Arthur.
Well, what is it?
Well, it's not fair my name going on the list.
Yes, we all remember it. Mrs. Slocum's innocent, cat-related misunderstanding that became one of the most famous running gags in British comedy.
You're lucky to have me at all, Captain Peacock. I had to throw my pussy out before I came.
Today, that kind of cheeky innuendo would still make people laugh, but probably wouldn't make it into a primetime BBC slot.
Well, if I...
Which is crazy. Bring back real humor. Who cares if somebody gets offended? We care too much about people's feelings. I truly do believe it. Like, so many comedians out there, even still now, that can say and do and get away with whatever they want because, shit, it's satire. It's meant to be hilarious. It's okay to laugh at it. We can't have things like that being said, but we can have all of the crazy visuals that we get. We can do all of these. It makes no damn sense. Selective censorship.
I'm to spend an evening in this club, there'll have to be accommodation for my pussy.
It was gloriously saucy without ever showing a thing, and that's what made it work. You can practically hear the studio audience losing control. And you know what? It's still funny now. But imagine the Ofcom complaints if that line aired fresh today.
Mr. Humphries, leave my pussy alone.
Ah, Hyacinth Bucket. Sorry, Bouquet. The social climber's social climber. In one episode, Hyacinth insists on hosting a genteel riverside outing.
I want you to come this way.
He doesn't seem to want to come that way.
Although some stunt doubles are used, Patricia Routledge and Clive Swift were close to the river and stepping on and off boats.
Just mind your New Jersey.
No life jackets appear to be worn. Today, the filming would be delayed by risk assessments, insurance company nerves, and equipment checklists. Instead of filming at an actual location, today it would be filmed in a studio, with CGI and AI techniques replicating the setting.
My nautical buffet has suffered a slight setback.
Enter Lord Flashheart, literally bursting through a door.
Obviously, we've been missing out on a lot of genius British comedy. This is what this video is telling me. Is it the same way? Like old school, wholesome, kind of still naughty, but like, that's what we want. We just want things that are hilarious. Give us that. It doesn't always have to be something political or something degrading. It's okay to just laugh at things. We still laugh at other people's problems. We do. We watch fail videos constantly. We do all kinds of things, but there's certain, just everything's taboo now. Oh, I can't say that. Someone might get offended.
And shouting, Rick Mayall's over-the-top, hyper-macho cameo as Flashheart was comedy gold.
Hi, Queenie. You look sexy.
But there's no denying he's a walking HR nightmare. Inappropriate comments, unsolicited snogs.
Nursey! I like it firm and fruity.
Pure chaos. And somehow completely lovable. You couldn't write a character like Flashheart today without triggering a Twitter debate. But that's what made Rick Mayall brilliant. He took too much and made it perfect.
She's got a tongue like an electric eel and she likes the taste of a man's tonsils.
One of the most ridiculous and completely real comedy stunts ever shown on TV came courtesy of Mr. Bean. In the 1991 episode Do It Yourself, Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson's lovable man-child drives his Mini through the streets of London while sitting in an armchair strapped to the roof. With ropes for steering and a mop to press the pedals, Bean...
We already know he's a damn genius. If you haven't checked out our reactions to Rowan Atkinson, definitely go do it.
Tootles along, totally unfazed by the fact that this would now break about 20 traffic laws. Here's the thing, that wasn't CGI. Rowan Atkinson actually filmed parts of the sequence on a moving car, with minimal safety precautions, just clever rigging and good old-fashioned stunt planning. There's absolutely no way it would be allowed today, not even in a controlled studio lot, but it's still one of the most joyfully absurd images in British comedy history. Mr. Bean,
absurd.
king of
Everything about Mr. Bean is
chaos,
absurd.
calmly driving from his living room chair. You know the one. Dawn French's Geraldine jumps into what appears to be a tiny puddle and disappears into a deep pool of muddy water. It's one of the most unexpected and perfectly timed visual gags in sitcom history. Filming it was horrendous. Multiple takes, freezing water, and Dawn French stuck waist deep in sludge for hours. Nowadays, they'd CGI it, stunt it, or refuse it altogether for actor safety. But back then, they just went for it, and we're glad they did.
This just isn't working.
Oh, I'll get you a proper spoon.
I don't mean a spoon. I meant us.
When Rick Mayall and Ade Edmondson's Bottom hit TV in the early 90s, it took slapstick violence to new levels. In the episode Gas, they attack the visiting gas man, hitting him with a frying pan and punches.
You killed him!
I never touched him.
Ade Edmondson has said in interviews that they really did most of the fights themselves.
What are we gonna do?
About 25 years, I think.
Using stage combat tricks,
Yeah, I
but
think
still
so too.
walking away with bruises. Today, health and safety would have a meltdown, but that raw, cartoonish violence was what made Bottom so hysterically unique.
What are we gonna do with the body?
What body?
Absolutely.
So there you have it, 10 classic British comedy moments that would never be filmed today, whether for health and safety, political correctness, or just plain fear of being sued. But let's be honest, part of what made these shows great was that they didn't play it safe. They were bold, inventive, and completely fearless. Which of these moments is your favourite? And which one still makes you laugh no matter how many times you've seen it? Let me know in the comments. Hit like if you love classic British comedy, and subscribe for more nostalgia from the golden age of sitcom madness, because they might not make them like that anymore, but we can still laugh like they did.
We're all going home, Richard. And we'll buy some fish and chips.
It's always the fish and chips. Hey,
They
I don't
don't-
blame you though. I'm a fish and chips lover myself. Obviously, we need to dive into some British comedy because there's a lot of things. Sure, we've heard of some things. We've heard of Monty Python. We've done some things for British humor. We've done a lot of Mr. Bean and Rowan Atkinson. Just, I don't know, but it seems like we've been missing out on a lot. A lot of genuinely funny things. That's what this video taught me. Get over so Catherine's way, all the love in the world. And let me know down below if you got some recommendations of some things that I should see. Hit the like button if you liked it. The dislike button, but it won't believe you. Tell the next one of my Combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe, and let me to the moon and back. Peace.